You're listening to the Chip and Cern Show, and I'm Chip.
And I'm Cern.
And we are back after
4 years? 5 years?
4 or 5. Not 10, but not 1 year hiatus. And then drinking, and more drinking, and then a wedding we were at. We're like, we should turn the mics back on, get back into it.
Get back on it.
Yeah.
Back on the saddle.
So after hours of technical difficulties, we finally managed to somewhat get this thing working. Yeah.
2 days of hours of technical difficulties.
So, to our loyal fan, or our moms, or well, actually not even my mom.
Not my mom.
So to Cern's mom, or Cern's somebody, Cern's brother.
Yeah.
Who was into it. So.
Who actually wore the old T-shirt to the gym for a promo.
We got our guerrilla marketing hype crew out there.
There you go.
I was looking through, you know how Facebook does the every day is like, oh, your memories, what happened on Thanksgiving, and then it shows you.
Yeah.
Which has become me going through, now I check it every day, and it's like, okay, what do I need to delete from things that I've said in the past?
Exactly. What did I do?
So, and I know one came back and was like, because we've had Facebook since probably when it first came out. That's how old we are.
Yeah,
we're old now?
What?
We're old. So, I was such just a love-struck douchebag. And I was looking back and was like, oh, I spent the weekend in San Francisco with Kristen, and oh my gosh, I love her so much. I'm like, was writing this, and I'm reading it, and I'm just cringing, like, oh my God, this is horrible.
No.
And I showed her, I was like, you have to read this. And she's like, oh, that's sweet. You were in love. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm like, I can't believe I put this out here. If I saw someone doing this, I would punch them.
Or shame them.
Yeah,
shame them online.
Shame them.
Online shaming.
And now I'm like, ooh, I wonder if that could get me fired. I better delete this. Or just stupid stuff that I would just say, like, oh, I'm so full from Thanksgiving. Like,
crickets?
Yeah. And obviously no likes, no comments, nothing. So, so I was in town for Thanksgiving, as was yesterday.
Yes.
And so Cern and I said, well, let's get it going again. So we're here, and we had the Thanksgiving, or not together.
No. We had separate Thanksgiving with separate families.
Yeah, and I guess we should preface that we've changed a lot over 5 years.
Yes.
Probably me more so than anyone else, but I in San Francisco and Cern here in Sacramento, Roseville area where we are from. So, potentially you're not going to hear 4 podcasts a week because logistically it's not going to work.
No.
But we're going to work stuff out to try to get it to you as often as possible.
Some sort of regularity. We'll work it out.
Does that sound agreeable, Cerny?
It does sound agreeable.
Okay. And
but if you like it and you spread the word, and we get a little steam going, then the regularity might jump.
That's true. That's very true. So, and we have a new technology, which is one a pain in the ass.
And we actually were surpassed.
Yes.
Technically.
That was a thing, and I work in tech, and, Cerny's he has a Nest, so he's very technologically sound. So we're sitting here trying to figure this thing out, and we're like, something we owned is like, it would be us trying to plug a cassette player into like a stereo system and wondering why it doesn't work.
Exactly.
So it was just an interesting crossroads in our life. And
very depressing.
Yeah. Like,
wanted to cry.
Fuck all. Fuck all. And now we both are here 5 years later. We have children now.
Yep.
And we're not drinking, which probably you can hear the quivers in our voices.
Yes.
And my hands are shaking from lack of alcohol. No, that's not true. Anyway, so we had Thanksgiving, classic Thanksgiving. Obviously, we have the football games. Who played yesterday? We had the Lions and the Panthers.
Lions and Eagles.
Panthers and who?
Cowboys.
There we go. So there's 3 games now?
Yeah.
It used to just be
Bears, Packers.
Cowboys and someone.
Yeah. Lions and Cowboys always play someone.
Yeah. But now it's 3. The NFL's trying to... I'm surprised there's no London-Europe game today. Or on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Tony Romo broke himself.
Again.
and the Cowboys got smashed in Dallas by Cam Newton, who's a beast.
He is. 6'5", 2. Jeez.
He's a monster. And it was 40 to, I don't know, 17 or 13.
I think I
something
stopped
like that.
watching around. Right when Tony Romo got hurt, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm done.
He's laying on the ground holding his collarbone that he just came back after breaking, and I'm like,
He's done.
That's gonna hurt.
He's done. Cowboys are done.
Definitely so. And me and Cerny were talking about this, how funny it is that all these people just get so hyped into their teams, you know. I mean, we're both passionate people about the Giants, about, you know, I like the Seahawks, Cerny likes his Rams.
Exactly.
The NBA, you know, I don't know, I could probably care less.
Yeah, I can care less too.
I mean,
Usually I go for the college basketball.
Yeah.
For brackets only.
Yeah, I'll throw down.
But I don't follow religiously.
Yeah.
Baseball, football, I will watch, but nothing.
We're in the same boat there, and so this has happened a few times. This is kind of we're trying to be more topical with our conversations.
Yeah.
So this just happened a few days ago, and I've heard it happen before. Someone called into Mike Francesa, and they're getting a little emotional about their fans. So who you want to set this up, Cerny? This is a Browns fan?
This is a Browns fan.
Okay.
And he's talking about Johnny Manziel, who just
Okay.
got benched.
And
to
he-
third string. He actually was just promoted to the first string. Now he's benched to the third string.
Did he play a game at first?
Yeah, he's played a few.
And he was this guy in college that was like a godsend, right?
Johnny Football. Yeah.
Johnny Football.
Self-proclaimed Johnny Football.
Yeah.
I don't know if that last segment's true, but
And he's doing lines of coke off chicks' asses, and all these partying videos and photos of him, and they're like, oh, he's going to be mature enough for the NFL, right?
he actually, he
all
actually
this
had
hype.
to do was it rehab?
Oh boy,
at the in the off season. He had to do rehab.
yeah, and
It was a drinking problem.
drinking. Well, you know, and he has millions of dollars now, so no.
Well, when you do the money signs at draft day,
Oh my God, that's was he first overall or he was top 5?
I forget.
Yeah, and so.
And that's another thing I don't really follow is the draft. You know,
It's too much.
everyone. I can't remember that.
Well, you know who is following the draft this year? Niners fans, because they're like, well, if we keep sucking, maybe we can get a good draft pick.
yeah, maybe we'll get the Evan Cal.
So, oh yeah, we were just talking about him. One of my
Goff or whatever. his
Goff,
name
yeah. So Johnny Football, he was going to save the Browns. They need more than one player to change to reroute their organization.
is. They need a new owner.
Yeah. So he's been in the league for 3 years or something. I don't know exactly.
I think it's 2 years. I think last year was his first year.
And then he started off, you know, they wanted him. They thought they were going to go undefeated, all this stuff. Anyway, this guy calls into the local
Radio station.
radio station. And so we have this clip here that Cern's going to play. Hopefully this doesn't blow the speakers out.
All right, let's
see.
talk to
Okay,
Bill.
here
He's
we
next
go.
up on the fan. Bill.
Bill.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Bill,
How are you,
doing?
bud?
Okay,
Oh,
first
this is
of all,
Bill. Remember Bill? Oh, Bill.
Yeah,
Gatorade
yeah.
boy.
Gatorade boy,
Gatorade
and Bull,
boy.
and Bull Crap.
Okay.
Calm down.
Yeah, all right.
Now, first of all,
Okay.
I apologize to Mr. Fox.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My
Can you
coach
pause it
called
from
me
there?
Gatorade boy.
And will it play in the same spot if you press
Yeah.
play? Okay. So Bill's calling in. Obviously, one thing, sports talk, it's a little like they're doing these crazy hypothetical things like, oh, it's near the trading deadline. If the Giants trade and they could get A-Rod and, you know,
Yeah.
like this crazy hypothetical shit.
A wet dream of fans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have the regulars call in, like it sounds like Bill to the thing.
Gatorade boy.
Gatorade boy. Now, we've listened to this clip before as, dare I say, show prep.
Yeah.
But you hear a little,
Don't judge it by the sound. There was show prep.
Cern, I'm sure you hear, like his voice has a little quiver,
It does.
a little shake, a little uncertainty to it.
He's holding back something.
Yeah. And you can tell Bill's emotions are running a little high. Okay, Cerny, go ahead.
And I consider that a term of endearment.
Oh, the
Gatorade boy.
I
Term of
know
endearment.
you guys thought about it.
I love you too.
Okay.
I do.
It didn't really mean, I didn't mean anything bad by it.
Bill, can we be friends?
Yeah, I want to be friends.
Okay, me too.
First of all, I've been a Browns fan all of my life.
Which is sad.
And
In itself?
Pepin says
50
Felix
years, probably.
Brown.
Oh,
That means you are the elite.
no.
You're no jerk. You don't go out with prostitutes. You don't go drinking in bars.
Uh-oh.
You don't act like a jerk. And that's what this guy is. He's not a Brown. He never will be a Brown.
Oh, I
don't
beg to
care
differ.
what the record is. I mean, Gary Collins, Otto Graham, Frank Ryan.
I've never heard of these
Ryan
people.
Kozar.
But they strapped on their
Guys
leather,
who are
leather helmets.
incredibly good. They were great.
Bill, you're emotional right now, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
But this is my team.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not going to have a moron come in there, some drunken bum. He knows it all. Doesn't bother reading the playbook. I'm going to tell you something.
Bill's upset.
What I saw at the Pittsburgh game. And
My God.
Fox, you
These
play
fucking
football.
guys.
You understand what I'm talking about. If somebody took my quarterback,
Took
and
your
their
quarterback.
big man
Yeah.
and turned him around.
You own the fucking Browns there, Bill?
A lot of ownership in Bill's speak.
Bill, I feel your pain, man.
Bill,
we,
good job out
yeah,
of you,
we
man.
feel your pain, man.
All right. Yeah, they're done with Bill. They're like, God, this lunatic.
Yeah.
Now, you get this a lot with these super fans. I, my, a lot of
We need
possessive
to.
words that they're using.
We need to. We
Right.
should have.
Now, if I would put Tim Lincecum out there on the mound. Like, hold on, you're not fucking Bruce Bochy.
Yeah.
You're a dude that buys bleacher tickets 5 times a year. Relax.
And one thing with that is, especially with baseball, all the managers in the stands.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Okay. Well, you should have sent them. You should have sent them. Yeah, you know it's easy to make that call when you get the TiVo. You go fucking rewind it. Yeah, I can
Hindsight.
make that call too.
Hindsight. Oh, or the one like, oh, we should have hit and run, or just the like. They always do that shit, and it's mostly armchair quarterbacking. Isn't that the correct,
yes,
the
yes,
official
yes,
term
yes.
for it? Do you think there's more armchair quarterbacking at the game, or if you're at home?
I think it's at home.
Okay, or at the sports bar, of course,
Oh,
or
yeah,
on
that-
sports talk radio.
Yeah.
So Bill's upset about his quarterback, and he'll never be a Brown, which okay.
that's not-
I'm
that's
sorry
not
if you,
quite correct.
you look at his fucking rookie card, he's gonna be in the Browns. Bill, I know you might not, and I don't know. I don't know what to think. When I do hear someone talk about this, like, oh, we and me and all this stuff about their team, I just discredit them
Yeah.
almost right away.
Also, you don't go getting hookers and
Yeah.
getting drunk. Well, hold on, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Chip,
Yes.
let's say you are 20, whatever the fuck is, 22 years old,
Yeah.
and millions of dollars, and the starting quarterback at one point in time.
We can dream. One can dream.
Yeah. I think my behavior would be pretty
Oh,
close.
yeah. I would be. Well, I mean, we weren't any of those things, and we were doing all those things. I mean, I don't think Johnny Manziel got a prostitute. He doesn't. You don't need to.
Yeah.
He can go back to his alma mater and fucking pull his cock out and swing it around, and he had 4 chicks to be over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know what this Bill, old fucking weak bottom lip quivering motherfucking Bill. God, he's weak.
So, yeah.
I hope he calls in every time though, because this is.
He's radio gold.
They should have. Why are they trying to boot him off the phone? They should have kept him on there. See who they would have drafted.
Oh, yeah.
He could have been a regular.
Maybe he's like the Rain Man in the Browns.
They should. And the Browns need to change their like jersey. They just need a reboot.
Yeah.
Everything brown. That's a dumb. Your team's named after a color. Stupid. Your helmet looks like it was dipped in shit. That's stupid too. And what's their?
The dog. 'Cause
It's
dog
a
pound.
bulldog or something, right?
Yeah, because the dog pound. That field is shitty.
Then be the, I don't know, Cleveland Bulldogs? I don't know. I can't tell you. This is not my specialty. But, change it up a little bit.
I agree.
New helmets.
I
mean, come
agree.
on. Something. Not a color. So, Bill, go fuck yourself, you old bastard.
And what's that tell you about his life?
Yeah,
what
that he's there.
What does that tell you about his life?
And do you think he got off the phone, and all of his buddies heard, because they're all listening to sports talk,
Yeah.
And then like, oh, Bill's on. Oh, Gatorade Boy or whatever. What's his name?
Gatorade Boy,
Gatorade
Gatorade
Boy.
Boy.
Gatorade Boy's on. Yeah, Bill, go. You tell him. You go tell him. Oh no.
he's
Oh,
losing
Bill.
it.
Oh, Bill's crying.
Take the phone away
Oh
from-
no, Bill, hang the phone up. Bill. Shh. Oh my God. And then you're just. I would be blowing Cern's phone up, texting like, "Fucking Bill's on the phone. He's crying on the radio."
I know. That it's harassment for life.
Oh my God, you would never leave it, and you'd be at the bar, and he would start talking to me like, "Bill, hold on, you're not gonna cry now, are you?
Yeah.
We don't want any crying going on, Bill."
You don't go watch the game? We'll have your tissues ready for you.
Box of tissues. Oh my God, Bill. So it's football, Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Yes.
Now, Cern, you and I in the past have potentially under the influence of alcohol
That's it. Yep.
gone Black Friday shopping.
Yes.
And we were just speaking about this earlier about how, I mean, we went, what's that, 4 or 5 years ago, and as soon as they would let you in to Target, you would dead sprint. Cern would run blocker,
Yep.
and I would just go to like, okay, we had it planned out. We had the ad.
I ran
okay,
fullback.
Chip's getting this 40-inch TV. It's $600. It's going to be here, and Target.
There,
Do they
gave
still
me-
give you a
they-
map and everything?
No, see, I showed up late. I showed up before the door. I didn't bust the door.
You didn't bust the door.
The door's already wide open when I walked in.
And I let me know if you agree with me, but I feel Black Friday's kind of lost some of its luster. It's not as exciting as it used to be in the past.
No, I think a lot of it has to do with online.
Oh, the Cyber Monday and
Well, and some of it's doorbuster or online. Like, well,
Oh, okay.
fuck it.
Like, yeah.
30 down here it was 31 degrees last night.
oh Jesus, I did a run yesterday in turkey trot, and in San Francisco there's like a 10-degree temperature swing from morning until night. Here it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I couldn't even. And I've lived here for 20 years, and I can't revert back to how I was. But so you went to Target, and I know they were being crazy. It used to be like, okay, we're open at midnight. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. You can get a nap in, try to sleep off a little bit of the 2 bottles of red wine you had,
Which we've done.
Yeah.
I think you were sleeping in the parking lot.
I was.
On the ground, yeah.
and that was after I urinated on the side of the building. But I allegedly urinated.
Yeah.
So that it
Cannot
opens
prove
at 8 or midnight or something, and then now, last year it opened some crazy. It opened at like 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving, and I think there was a big kind of uprising. I feel. Did you?
I can't remember. There's a lot I can't remember.
Yeah.
Talk about those drinking days on the podcast.
So you went at what time? You went. Where did you go? Give us the rundown, Cern.
We went to Target. So we left we had Thanksgiving at my parents' house.
Okay.
And then we left, and Target opened up at 6. And I think by the time we drove back into where I live in Folsom, went to the Target there, and it was 6:30.
Okay.
Which old Black Friday rules. That's
Yeah.
why just go fucking home.
Yeah.
Half hour late, go home.
Oh, the line should be literally down the side of the building, around like
Yeah.
a quarter mile long.
Yeah. But nope, walked right in like it was just a regular business hours. And walked down the aisle where they have all the TVs
Yeah.
staged. TVs galore still.
And are they still doing this? Like, you don't go to the TV area anymore. They have them like
Staged
where
next
the
to the
where the
clothes and-
sweatpants
yeah.
are or something.
Yeah, they still
Okay.
did that.
Yeah, and so there's no line, no
No pushing, no shoving.
no
everyone-
one got trampled.
No.
Okay, this is not as exciting.
No. And you know what? Joe
Yes,
texted me and said it's disappointing to him because
Okay.
there's no tailgating anymore.
that's true. We used to bring the holiday cheer with us. I think when we would go, right? We would,
Yes.
yeah, and yeah. I mean, we had this whole thing that we would bring. You would bring your lawn chairs out there, blankets. People would be making coffee runs. We'd be crushing tall cans out there, like
Yep.
preparing, quote unquote, for like to make a mad dash for this TV. And I was thinking too. Well, maybe is it not? We don't care as much because the hassle of like moving your sobriety up into Thanksgiving, trying to be sober because we have to drive or we can't,
Yeah.
Anyway, you got to get there to save on a 50-inch TV now. How much you saving? $200, $300?
Yeah, it's not the deal that was originally.
Right. The deals aren't as deep. Maybe we're making more money than nothing, which we were making before.
yeah.
So it's like,
Which
eh,
was nothing.
for a couple $100, I would maybe shop around, maybe get a little bit better TV.
Yeah.
I don't need to go fucking with this crazy nonsense that's freezing my ass off out there and stuff. So, was there anyone I know in the past they've like, Pete's Coffee will come by and like give out coffees to people, or Dunkin' Donuts? There was just a Dunkin' Donuts that opened up in Roseville. Are you aware of this?
Yes, I am aware of that, but I don't know about the.
Where?
See, by the time I got there, everyone was in there, so that wasn't.
Oh, okay. Now this is gonna date me. I was Black Friday once at Circuit City. So I used to work at Circuit City, and that's why it went out of business.
Yeah.
But I worked like a later shift, so I went early in the morning, and there was Starbucks or somebody, like a coffee shop, came and like set up and was giving out free. They weren't giving venti peppermint mochas, but they were giving you like a small drip coffee, which was cool. Something for me to mix with my whiskey.
Exactly.
But
A little Irish.
yeah. Now, this was in the news a few days ago about the Starbucks, how they're attacking Christmas with just their red cups.
Yes.
Now, I guess I didn't give much weight to this, but it caught a lot of steam.
When I
don't know
first
how.
saw it, I went, nah, not.
This will die out in a day.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But, like, first of all, how did it even come about? Was it as a crazy preacher or something?
Yeah, I forget his name too, but yeah,
That's
the crazy
good.
preacher. He kind of came on saying that since there's no holiday stuff, Starbucks hates Jesus.
So what does he want on? If you haven't heard somehow, and for some reason you're getting your news from our show, which is sad.
Yeah.
Starbucks just made like this red cup instead of one that has.
might be Mr. Bill's neighbor.
Yeah.
Maybe from
Bill
there.
probably hasn't heard of this, so when this show makes it back to Bill, he'll be like, well, "Fucking Starbucks hates Jesus,"
He'll
and then he'll start crying.
Yeah.
Tears into his venti coffee. So Starbucks just made it a red cup. No snowflakes, no holiday trees, no Christmas trees, no, what's the Hanukkah, the candle? No
Menorah.
menorahs. No menorahs.
No holiday, anything.
Yeah, just red, which signifies
Fine.
holiday, I guess. Which
Fine.
I flip flop on if I like Starbucks or not, because sometimes they bought this chain of restaurants in San Francisco, and I was like, okay, cool. The guy that made a huge like $90 million nut on it for 6 restaurants, and they're like, okay, we're gonna use his sandwiches and pastries in Starbucks. I'm like, oh, great for him. And then they closed all the other ones, and I was like, oh, fuck these guys. And then when the CEO came out and said like, well, if you don't like that we support gay marriage, you can sell our stock. I'm like, well, that's pretty.
Okay.
That's pretty boss to like have the balls to fucking say that to a
Yeah,
bunch
exactly.
of people. And then now this red cup thing and not going back on it, I kind of like them again.
Yeah.
So they're saying, well, it's a very PC statement. Yes, we support all religions and all people, so we don't want to like call out one specifically. So, there's no need to put Christmas trees on there or whatever. And I guess he must have been a
He's a preacher.
fire and brimstone type preacher.
I think he's a guy that kind of makes his hay doing this shit like this.
Oh, rustling up the
Rustle the
yeah.
feathers and taking a stance on something ridiculous.
So, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
It's a bold statement, first off, saying only Christians matter or whatever
Right.
And first off, Rudolph and Snowman, what's that have to do? He said, hey, Jesus.
I know.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
And then he's probably one of the guys, if you ask him, like, he would think that Jesus was, like, getting a piggyback ride from a fucking T-Rex or something. One of these guys that thinks the Earth is only 4,000 years old or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And you're like, hold on, there's an awful lot of... I don't know if you've heard this concept called science, but let me tell you. They have a rock that's 40 billion years old. Well, the Bible says that Jesus was riding a T-Rex around.
Okay, so then that brings me. So
Okay,
side note
go
on
ahead.
that.
Sidebar?
Sidebar. When I'm arguing with people, and I do it a lot,
Yes.
I
I won't argue that with you.
I run into this a lot where you make a statement that's backed with facts, and the response of, well, that's what they want you to think. I want
Give me an example.
to.
You don't like. You get frustrated. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing the rage
Okay,
building
so
in your voice.
I've had in the past, some people will tell me that they keep their money in a safe instead of a bank. A safe in their house.
Okay. Because I don't know if they're aware, but banks also keep their money in safes.
Yeah. So
Anyway, that's beside the point.
I said, why would you do that? And I got the response of, well, I don't trust the banks. I said,
Okay.
were you born in 1929? I don't. Why?
Now, for the younger folks, there's something called the Great Depression. You could look it up on the Wikipedia or the
Yeah,
Google.
Google it.
Go ahead, sir.
The
Sorry.
Google. So and I said, there is such thing called FDIC insurance. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, what if they can't pay it back? I said, well, then we have bigger problems. Mm-hmm. And that money in your safe, you might as well use it for toilet paper.
Exactly.
And he couldn't understand that because he was thinking $1 it would still be worth $1.
Yeah.
And I said, no, it's only worth as much as the government can pay its debts back. And I said, that's Econ 101. And he says, well, that's what they want you to think. And I wanted to assault him.
He's just. Is this person? I don't know who this is, but is he a regular like conspiracy theorist type? Does he
Yes.
like think that
Yes.
9/11 was an inside job? And like,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So he's an anti-government guy. Is that a Tea Party person?
I don't know. who
Okay.
that
Anyway,
is.
he's out there. He's probably voting for Trump too.
Uh-huh.
That is right. The FDIC. It's good for at least $250,000.
Yeah, something like that. And I try to explain that. And I run into this a lot with people when they say,
Yeah.
when they make a crazy statement, and I'll say, okay, so how did you come to that statement?
Yeah.
That's I'm telling you, that's just how it is. Oh yeah, okay, that's sold me. I'm telling you, that's how it is.
You're really convincing me here. And your point exactly is that if the government isn't there to back up the FDIC, which is what he's worried about, then the legal tender from the government is going to be worth dog shit.
Yeah, I said you might as well wipe your ass with it. And that concept right there
He
was
couldn't-
no, and then
he couldn't stitch it together.
The closing argument was, well, that's what they want you to think. Oh,
And there's a good chance rocks could be more valuable than the
Yeah.
$100 bill you have saved up under your mattress.
Yeah.
Because we're trading rocks because you can smash people's skulls in with those. And you can't do much with cash if no one's taking it. I guess gold.
yeah,
But, people might not really be into gold
No.
in the future. I've seen a ton of those, your grandma died last year and go grab her necklaces, not your grandma, sorry, the
Yeah.
royal you,
Yeah.
and melt it down and mail it into us, and we'll give you $72
Yeah,
for the
yes,
cash to gold
yes,
type
yes.
thing. And they're popping up all over. I'm like, how is this even? This is still a thing.
it's that's a thieves' paradise
Yeah.
right there. I saw that the first time. I was like, oh boy, the cat burglar is making his comeback.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The wet bandits from Home Alone.
Just give us your gold, no questions asked. We'll mail you your money back. Oh, no.
Here, Cerny, let's set an address up, and we'll be accepting gold necklaces.
Yeah.
And we'll write you a check or something. So just send it in, and there won't be
Chip
any
and Cern
problems.
show legal tender.
Yeah. We'll give you we'll print some Chip and Cern bucks off for you.
There you go.
So, yeah. And I've noticed that I felt like I don't pay much attention to the gold market, but it kind of did a little pop. Hit
Yeah.
a little bubble.
Yep.
Probably has popped by now, I would think. Or
Yeah,
it's not surging.
It's not as high, yeah.
And so like these little trend things kept popping up, all these sell your gold. And oddly enough, living in San Francisco, some of the trendier stuff we're seeing a little earlier, not gold necessarily, but juicing.
Yeah.
Yep. $8 bottle of juice that has, 42 things of kale in it. And I like myself some juice. I try to be healthy. But in San Francisco, the juice trend was there like 4 years ago, and now I'm here in Roseville, and there's one at the Fountains, this
Yeah.
like juice store,
Yeah.
and I walk by, and there's literally like some, sophomore in high school just sitting there like on her phone, and I'm like, juice, the bubbles already burst in San Francisco. The juice stores are already closing, but it's just they
Yeah.
haven't heard the news yet over here.
The wave hasn't crashed down
It's-
yet.
I don't know, $8 is a lot for a juice. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. It's that's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough.
So let's get back to how old we are. We're old.
yeah.
So we did this. How long did with the original, the OG Chip and Cern?
We were
I think it was about
21.
Jesus.
We were 21, so I think it was 2008.
And then so it ran for a year and a half, probably a regular.
Yeah.
So 75. We were doing. I think I looked at it once. It was like 75 episodes or 60 or something.
Yep.
And this was before everyone was podcasting, mind you. We were the OGs.
We
Or
were,
not
we
one
were.
of the OGs. I don't know. Was Adam Carolla started or we were probably around the same.
I think he started in about
It was a-
2007-ish. So I think
'cause he got
he had
fired.
just started. Yeah.
Okay.
So
We were trying to roll on his coattails.
right on his coattails.
Yeah, so me and Cerny would do this, and we would. And if you're looking for past episodes, if you find them, let me know, because I can't even find them.
Yeah. No, I tried to look through
So,
it. Like,
and it's probably good because my wife, who is now a licensed attorney, has said, "Yeah, there's probably everything I've said on there we don't want out." And me and Cerny were thinking, like, yeah,
yeah. Let's just.
our goal was pretty much to get like as fucked up as we could, and just record things.
Yeah.
And then have our friends over and ask them stupid stuff, and we would just share ridiculous stories, which we can definitely do still.
We can still share the stories.
But that went on for a couple of years, and then we took a hiatus, and now we're back.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah,
You went on the shelf.
wine. I had some wine last night.
How was it?
Let's see which one, which bottle.
Okay, on the same boat.
Yeah. So, yeah, and we had someone like we had probably 8 bottles of wine out and some champagne, and someone came over. I won't name names, as in the past we probably would have just fucking blew their
Drop
shit
their
up.
name, yeah.
But they come over and like,
Well, we probably named names. We had nothing to lose. Go ahead and zoom in.
Right.
You'll still owe me money, but
yeah, I'm overdraft right now, motherfucker. Now me and Cern were like, hold on, how much FDIC insurance do you have? We're a little more concerned.
okay. Go on.
But they come over and they're like, "Oh, I got this wine. I've had it in my cellar for 2 years, and you should only be drinking this year of wine, a vintage and everything."
A
I'm like,
connoisseur,
okay,
huh?
yeah.
Okay.
Now, I have many bottles of wine at my house, and I know the difference between a Pinot and a Cab. But, we have 2 or 3 bottles of red wine open, and he brings over one. Granted, yes, we didn't have a Pinot open, but we had a Syrah open.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Pops it open, starts pouring it. I'm like, motherfucker, we have 2 bottles open. And now, after everyone left, we still have open bottles. They didn't. You got to work down the other ones. And then I noticed how much it cost, and I said, okay, I'll drink this stuff. But,
Googled it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's this app, Vivino, it's
Oh.
called.
The vino.
Our
right.
first sponsor. No.
Yeah, right.
We're,
If you
we're
listen-
shoehorning sponsorships in. Yeah, if you're interested in sponsorship, email us or something.
Yeah.
You take a picture of the label.
More than happy to talk.
Yeah. More than happy. You don't want us to give us anything?
You will not be bothering us. You will not. I promise.
Right. Just, we used to have a phone number, and we still have chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And then we would beg girls to send us tit pics. Let's just say our inbox wasn't overflowing.
No. I think what do we get?
Cobwebs.
Yeah.
Well, I
We got-
remember a couple people would send in. I'm like, damn. And this is before, I don't know. It was before all the tube sites for, just fucking winking your
Yeah,
dick
they're,
off.
they're startups, yeah. at that
And
point.
it was before you could easily verify the legitimacy of a photo. And we would see this one and we're like, this looks sufficiently amateur. It could be his girlfriend. And then I remember, years later, seeing the same picture like 10 other places. I'm like,
Damn it.
damn, he fucking pulled
Bamboozled.
it. Yeah, He pulled one over on old Chip and Cern. But the cans were nice.
They were.
Nice, juicy cans. Good for motorboating. What was it? Oh, this app. So you take a picture of the label. It tells you what the average price is. You can rate it. You can put tasting notes. You can say what restaurant you got it at. And if you like it, you can add it to your wish list. I've been telling everyone about this because it's like the greatest thing ever. I really like it. So it's like, you know, when you're at a restaurant and the menu says $40 and you take a picture and you're like, oh, I can buy this at Costco for $14.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing that I like it for. If I really like something, I'll add it. So I know if I see it on sale or something to go grab it. So
Okay.
that's what I was doing yesterday for a while. And then drinking
For a while.
and then becoming very sleepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That can happen.
It can. And, you know, I am the proud owner of a newborn baby. My first.
Uh-huh.
Oof. And sleeping is not something you get a lot of. I'm Cerny, you've went through this already.
Yes. 'Cause my guy's 3.
Yeah. And like I think 3 is a cool age. Now, 5 years ago, I never thought we'd be talking about kids.
I know.
But today I came in and I
Talk
told
about our
Cerny.
next bar trip.
You're right. Yeah.
We're going this time. We already went there last week. God damn it.
And send us your titties. While you're there, take a picture of your fucking snatch. I want to see that pussy. But now we're talking about, I came over and I'm like, Cerny, I had the first thing, my wife, bless her heart, shoddy at diaper installation.
Okay.
A little too loose.
Okay.
And I'm holding the kid and, you know, you could feel
No, that was me. I was pretty.
you were a loose diaper person.
Yes.
I'm a tight, like, when I cinch up the side, I hear, I'm like, okay, good. Nothing's getting out of here. This is all self-sealed in here.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I feel the fart, poop come out. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like patting the back. Okay. How you doing? Oh, yeah, good. Oh, like, what's a little moist? And I look at the back of her shirt, and there's duty. Liquid duties have made it up. So I had one that shot out of the diaper up the back.
Yep.
So I'm dealing with this crisis. The first time it happened. And I put her down. Shit is literally all over the place. It's in her hair somehow. And you're like taking the onesie off, which those aren't easy. Why don't they have zippers? Oh, I guess they could choke on them. Okay.
That's true. Okay. I was thinking, that's a good
yeah.
point.
Or snaps. Do the snaps. Yeah, the snap onesie thing. Anyway. So I'm pulling the thing up
Velcro.
it's smearing poop into her hair all the way up her back, and I'm like having to flip her over. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like holding her up, this naked baby, and then she starts to piss on me, which also hasn't happened. And I said, I wish your mom would do this. I've asked her so many times, but she just won't. So I got shit and pissed on for the first time. And I
old
didn't ask.
Cleveland steamer.
Yeah, I didn't ask for it. But yes, sleep is. I was always a good 8 hours, no problem. Fucking, I could sleep it.
Never again.
And now it's
Never again.
just.
I think.
What about now? You said he's 3,
Yeah, he still wakes up in the middle of the night.
but are you getting the solid 4, 5, 6 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not an issue.
Yeah.
At this point, 3 years old. It's more about the temper tantrum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and fuck you.
Little shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 3 is a little too far off in my horizon. What do I have to look forward to in 6 months? Or 3 months even, hell.
3 months.
I want like
the
4 hours.
rollover. Oh, the sleeping wise.
That's all I care about.
Eventually, they'll get a routine.
Okay.
She'll get a routine. I mean, every once, and then what happens is the first night that the baby sleeps at least
Yeah.
somewhat all the way through. You're like, holy shit! You're gonna jump out of bed anyway,
Right, yeah.
Because you're gonna be so used to it. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh, she's sleeping.
Okay. Phew, good. And then I've already noticed, like, where if she's sleeping for like 2 seconds, I'm like, okay, let's make out. Let's do something. Because like, when you don't have her, we got to do something. So, and she's like, no, I'm tired. I'm like, fuck. Just get me from every angle.
Every angle.
I can't.
Your wallet.
Yeah. The packages that we get, I feel the big trend now, at least in the Bay Area, is all these like delivery services.
Okay. Yeah.
And-
I'm a big proponent of the box.
The box.
Yeah.
The fur box?
Not do.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Me too. But I'm their target market probably, and I'm the biggest sucker there is. I get monthly shaving razors for the Dollar Shave Club.
Me too.
That would be a good sponsor. Listen up, Dollar Shave Club. We can get you 2 listeners.
I'm not allowed to have any kind of goatee or anything at work.
Okay, yeah, your
so I
work.
need to shave.
Now, this is not a visual medium, but I have a beard now, and I usually have some sort of beard, but I actually use the razors for my legs.
Oh,
I'd like a nice silky smooth leg for my triathlons that I do, and the wife. So me and my wife both get the razors for the legs.
well, I guess it too.
And
Enough about that. Okay.
Cerny doesn't shave his legs, if anyone was wondering.
No. Teen Wolf.
We get the food delivered. You can get groceries online. They deliver
I've seen
that
it.
to you.
I've flirted with it, but I've never.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Basically, you just, on your app, you type in bananas, you want 6 of them, whatever you want, and it'll be there, and you pick whatever time they want.
Okay.
So we get tons of these boxes. Now, the point of this, I forgot.
Talking about the
The delivery.
your baby and
Oh, yeah. So
your wallet.
I come home, and there is this huge box. I'm like, oh my God, what's diapers? She's getting the Diapers Honest Company, another
Okay.
sponsorship opportunity.
There you go.
Look at this. We're just plug Ola for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Let's send some invoices out after this. Dear Jessica Alba. Hi. This is the Chip and
Honest
Cern
Company
show.
got a spot for free.
Please send. How much do we want to charge, sir?
10 bucks.
Please send your tits. Jessica Alba, thank you. Love, Chip and Cern.
We'll call it even.
Break even for now. First one's on us.
Yeah.
Gets delivered. The amount of diapers that we have, and I'm like, there's no way. This will last her forever. And then, of course, I'm like, when's this next shipment come? We're running out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
The first time I was like, my wife got a box. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. This is like a fucking year's life. Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
I can't, and I think she spites me sometimes. I'll be changing her. I haven't even locked the other little Velcro side.
Yep.
And she takes another shit. And I'm like, you little
Yep. I
little
have that.
bitch.
And yeah.
I don't. There's just no rhyme or reason to why they're pooping so much.
No.
And my wife said within 3 minutes she had 3 diapers going there, and then the one that's when you're changing, and then they shit right there. That's an interesting one too.
Yep. No, you have.
Well, you have a
girl,
boy,
So I had.
Is there the
There was a P guard. I didn't.
P guard.
I rushed him with it. I didn't. I think I lost a couple times.
Yeah, and I've noticed the air, like the cold air, will trigger some piss sometimes.
Yeah.
But the P guard's like I don't know, how would you describe it?
I don't know.
It's like a
cup or
mini
shield.
yeah, a little shield you just put over the little guy's dick, and it. I guess if he tries to piss, he pisses on himself instead of you. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But you still have to clean it up, so I guess it's kind of a hassle.
No, I have been peed on in a store. For some reason, his diaper leaked.
Ooh.
And it peed, and he peed, and he was sitting in my lap, so it looked like I pissed my fucking pants.
I was trying to think. I was like, Cerny,
I think.
you're a grown ass man and you pissed yourself. I've pissed myself probably back in the grade school, but
Yeah. I think I said, oh, fuck it, more times.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Especially now when they get older, they start talking because you want them to talk. Come on, say words. Say
Right,
you know,
right,
say,
yeah.
Say that. And now it's like shh, 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 shh.
well, this is the exact point that as parents, I felt extremely old.
Oh.
Your parents, remember growing up, don't have sex. No sex. Nope.
No.
Don't get your dick out of there. Don't put it in there. Don't close your pocketbook, ladies. Don't let people in your bearded clam. And then as soon as you're married, it's like, can you start fucking to get us grandkids? It's like you spent 20 years of my life telling me not to fuck, and then within an afternoon of a wedding, you want me to start fucking to impregnate my wife.
Why is there no baby?
Why can't we get some uniformity, some sort of rule going along? I don't get this.
Yeah, I agree.
But I've noticed the rules are, and I say rules loosely, but like okay, you have to get married, and then you have a kid, and then you get a house. Like, everything's getting shuffled up.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot more now these
Yeah.
days, which I'm all for.
Do what you want.
And yeah, so right, have 2 kids, then never get married. Get pregnant, then get married. Married. One's still kind of weird to me. You don't want to like. Yes, you got this person pregnant, hopefully a woman potentially.
Yeah. Unless
And-
it's Arnold Schwarzenegger twins or whatever.
Junior, was that Junior?
I fucking
I haven't.
don't know.
When's the last time you saw that movie?
I think
I don't.
I was
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I was like 8 or something. It's Hack.
And how did he get? Was it like an in vitro thing?
I forget.
We should watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, our governor, Arnold,
Ex-governor.
got pregnant. I guess that was a Christmas time. Was that around Christmas movie? Like one of these holiday movies, right?
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah. Anyway, Star Wars. Speaking while we're on the movie topic, Star Wars coming out. Sir, you have your Star Wars
I have my
hoodie
Star Wars
on.
sweatshirt on, yeah.
Is this the OG
This is
Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher,
Yeah.
Harrison
the
Ford?
1977 special.
Yeah. Now, are you the kids that you have you gonna make? Have they even seen Star Wars? First of all, this is a big question.
I don't think so.
No.
Because I was asked, is Yoshi going to be in
Yoshi.
the new one? And almost invoked violence, domestic violence.
So
Yoshi.
From Mario, if he was gonna be on the Star Wars, potentially, I think he could have meant Yoda. I'm not sure. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he meant.
So I can't remember. I saw the newest ones, Jar Jar Binks ones, in theaters. I assume you
Yeah.
probably did too.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've seen the original
Oh, yeah.
episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Probably some of the best ones, although I haven't seen them in years. There's and these ones are after
This
Return of the Jedi.
7.
Okay.
Star Wars 7.
I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go watch the Jar Jar Binks ones.
No.
Attack of the Clones.
I'm discrediting the.
Sith and something. And these were George Lucas ruining childhood memories for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 1, 2, and 3. In this podcaster's mind, is no. I'm not even going to count that as
You're
part
just
of the,
not even.
discrediting it.
Well, yeah, because it didn't add anything. Jar Jar, fucking, that just ruined it.
Okay, so number 4 started right in the middle. If you remember, if I can jog your memory a little bit, it starts right in the middle of like a fight scene,
Okay.
which was
This was with Liam Neeson.
no. I'm talking
Okay.
about the original one. The
A
number
New
4.
Hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Hope starts right in the middle of a fight scene,
Yes.
which is great because you start right in the middle of the action.
Yeah.
So George Lucas ruins it by. It took 3 movies that we know
Yeah.
we didn't need to have because it's garbage.
Yeah. He didn't do a good job. And I mean, I kind of like the Vader tie-in Anakin thing, and he did an all right job.
All right.
The movie number 3, The Revenge of the Sith, was probably the best out of the newer ones.
Yes.
But the other 2, I don't. It seemed like they were really just aimed for kids.
Yeah.
And let's make toys, let's make Legos,
yeah,
video games, all this shit. And it was exactly what it was. Shit.
He was a little whiny bitch.
God. He was. And he had a pony. Didn't he have a rat tail or something?
Yeah, he had like a little cue or whatever the fuck you want to call it, yeah. But anyway,
Okay.
I'll be seeing. Now, I'm not going to go on opening night. I didn't buy my ticket.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People are freaking out about this. They're like buying their Chewbacca, replica outfits to wear and
yeah.
everything.
I don't know if I can watch the movie with that crowd.
Yeah.
Without
We used to do the opening night thing.
Dark Knight.
Oh, yes, Batman for sure is a big one. Now, remember when we tried to see X-Men on opening night?
Yes.
And we didn't get in line, but
we bought the tickets.
Okay.
And then we went to eat. Remember?
no.
We bought tickets and then
Okay.
we
went to
eat
Chili's or
'cause
something,
We thought
probably.
we were good 'cause we bought our tickets.
Yeah.
But then we had to wait in line and
We got burned.
tried to say
Didn't we say we had to go to the bathroom?
yes.
And then we went, because the way the thing works, Now, if you're listening and you're a movie ticket taker, no offense, but sometimes not the sharpest tools in the shed.
No.
So, in order to actually get in the theater, like to take your ticket is
Sometimes not even the dullest.
yeah. You just get get your ticket ripped and you're free. You can go into the theater. You can go to whatever movie you want.
Yes.
And the bathroom lies beyond this wall.
Ah, yes, yes.
So we said, "Oh, we just have to go to the bathroom." And he said, "Okay." And I think they ripped our ticket or they didn't. So we went to the bathroom. And then I tried to just say, "Cool, I'll just head right to see Wolverine
Exactly.
or X-Men." And I remember walking off. And Cern, you had been captured or something? They were onto
stopped
us
me.
by then.
Yeah. He said, "Hey, no, stop." And I was like, took a few more steps. He said, "I'm talking to you."
Yeah.
And I stopped. I was like, okay.
And I
He's
think
like, "Where's your friend going?" I was like,
I don't know him.
him.
You guys are both wearing the same shirt? I don't know.
Remember? We were arguing with him before, remember? That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
he remembered us, because we were saying, "What do you mean? We bought our fucking tickets, we can't, you gotta wait in line." Fuck that. I remember the whole guy, yeah.
So we could have probably got in, but we drew too much attention to ourselves by spouting off.
Lesson learned.
Shocking.
Lesson learned.
Shocking.
Because your wife, who did not go up there and make a stink,
Yeah.
remember, she got to slide on in.
Fuck. And I remember walking, and it was one of these things of like, I'm sure they tell you when you're trying to steal something, just take it and walk and never stop. Just
Yeah.
go into the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Not that we condone stealing. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
So I had the same mindset. So I left the bathroom. I'm like, okay, go. We're going right to Theater 7. That's where X-Men's playing. Start walking, and then I hear Chip, where are you going, Chip? I'm like, fucking Cerny, I'm on my way. I'm trying to get X-Men. And I look around, and Mr. Manager's standing there next to Cerny,
Yeah.
and our cover's blown.
It was like, well, I don't want to get tossed out. We already
Did-
paid for the tickets.
We did, and this is when $20 is a big nut, or whatever it was.
Yeah. Whatever it was a bridge too far.
Yeah. Did we end up getting in? We did, right?
Yeah,
Or we had to sit in the front row or something?
Your wife scored some seats. Remember, we just had to wait out in line with all the rest of the
Bless her
clowns.
heart. Bless her heart.
So now we have jobs, right?
Yes, and Fandango, like these type of things weren't. Technology has changed, basically, is what we're saying.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's no Fandango. You literally had to go to the box office.
It wasn't Fandango. You had to like call ahead or some
Yeah.
kind of shit. It wasn't that.
Oh, this is Movie Phone.
Yeah.
At 7:30, or the newspaper.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah. Just find the viewings on the newspaper.
Yeah. And so Star Wars is coming out this winter.
Mm-hmm.
The James Bond movie came out. I do want to see that one.
I do want to see it.
Quentin Tarantino has that new movie coming out,
And usually,
Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Usually solid.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you heard Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, things like this.
Django Unchained.
Django Unchained, and was the Nazi.
Oh, Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, it's a great one.
Yeah, I just watched that actually a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Again.
I should watch. That's like a holiday movie. There was snow in it.
There was,
You
yeah.
could could totally watch it.
There was red.
Red and white, not a lot of green. Yeah, and what other? I can't think of any other big ones, but Star Wars is the.
And I can't tell you because that's what's got my, it's a new director, so J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
So he's usually pretty solid. And so
I did like his Star Trek reboots.
Yes.
I wasn't a big Trekkie,
No.
but
I was actually an anti-Trek. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
it was a
go with
little.
it.
They knew
Campy.
a little campy, especially the original Gene Roddenberry or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
You know, really campy stuff. And then all the spin-offs, I never understood all the spin-offs.
Neither did I. The Deep Space Nine. and
Next Generation, like
fucking.
I didn't. On Netflix actually has another sponsor.
Yeah.
Netflix has the original one with Leonard Nimoy and
Okay.
Captain. Why am I not
William Shatner.
William Shatner, and those are. They're not as bad. I mean, the technology's dumb, obviously, because it's whatever year, but like it's okay.
Yeah.
And you watch it for kind of just fun factor, but other than that, I never got into them at all.
No.
and it's like, oh, yeah, anyway. So I did like the J.J. Abrams reboot of Star Trek. And what else did he do? He did Lost, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I never watched that show.
Yeah, it wasn't. I gave up. I gave up on it. But
Never watched.
anyway, yeah. So we'll see Star Wars.
Yes.
I want to see James Bond,
Yes.
which, as you know, it's a little hard to go, just up and leave for a movie when you are caring for a person. No,
It's hard to just up and leave anywhere.
that is true. And that's go to the store. It's like, okay, cars, like, get them buckled in the car seat takes 5 minutes. Get them unbuckled. Then, like,
That's when he starts doing a split. Just stay here.
Right.
I'll be right back.
I've
Otherwise,
already thought, like, okay, if I roll the window down, is this okay?
Does it
If she's
agitate?
sleeping, it's not 100 degrees. But I've avoided jail, and I probably will avoid for quite some time by bringing the child with me,
There you go.
which is a best practice, I think. Well, Cern,
Chip.
anything else you want to get off your mind? Speak about for a first show back.
Yeah.
You know, not horrible.
Not horrible. Probably not our best. Give us some.
Just, you
You gotta take some
there's
reps.
no beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're both excited.
We are.
We were like reminiscing about the past. We were at Tony's wedding.
Yes.
He's been on our show a few times back in the day. And I think we will continue to.
The third voice in Who'd You Fuck?
Now that I should dig out.
Yeah.
And I do remember that was fun. We had a segment, I guess. You would have to decide who would you rather fuck. And we would throw some
Hypotheticals.
hypothetical situation out that, someone with one leg or someone with one arm, and then you explain yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I don't know, one leg or one arm. Probably the one arm,
I'm gonna go with one arm too.
because I would like to have the legs to
Yeah.
hold. The
And you
arm
can
I don't really need.
put them on the side so you don't have to see. You don't have to see it. That's everything.
My God, just throw the comforter over.
Yeah.
Anyway, so not as many dick jokes. Probably some more diaper stories. No sponsors.
No sponsors yet.
But we will get this up on iTunes. So follow us or subscribe.
Subscribe.
That's what everyone's telling everyone now. Subscribe.
Yes.
We've reactivated Facebook.
Chip and Cern Show Facebook.
Yes. Twitter. Chip and Cern Show as well.
Yes.
chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
Is there an email?
Email us.
And we have chipandcernshow.com.
Oh,
website.
yeah. That's
The
the place
website.
to go. So we're going to put the shows on there. They're going to be on iTunes. What else do we want to look into? The Stitcher thing?
Stitcher,
And
yeah.
if you want any other podcast aggregator, let us know. And if it doesn't cost money, we'll put it on there.
If you want us, if you want us to talk about something, shoot us an email.
Sure. Yeah, we're always looking for stuff.
Doesn't mean we'll agree to it.
That is true. You can send us emails. We fucking delete that shit.
It's just like I'm entitled to my opinion. Yes, you are entitled, but it's not mean.
I'm
You have
also entitled to
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Does not make it valid. Does not make it valid.
Yeah. So yeah, subscribe, like, tweet, email. We don't have a phone or whatever. We are
I
set
think
up
everybody
to
listening
take.
has my phone number.
That's true. Yeah. So text us, I
Yeah,
guess.
just text us.
And I guess we'll try to get some more shows lined up. We'll try to get some guests on. We'll get a phone set up so we can take calls. We have enough room, and Cern's been kind enough to host us in his
garage.
Studio Cerny.
Oh,
This is the
yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
This is the studio
Yeah.
with a lawnmower right here. But
That push one.
there's plenty of. I mean, we could fit 3 more people
Oh, yeah.
here at least. We have a table a stripper can stand on when we're there.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm happy to be back,
I am happy to
and
be
I think
back.
I think
Very
we're
happy.
having fun, which is important. So, I guess we'll talk to you next time. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Do we have a sign off thing?
I'm Chip. I'm Cern.
I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And then until next time, see you later. Adios.
Yeah.
Hasta luego.